What up? 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 Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna be taking a look at the Xbox Ally X and the Legion Go 2 today. Basically, we're trying to see which one can run this better. Honestly, I'm going for like a 30 FPS experience now. At first, I was like, "Oh, we need to get to that like higher," but honestly, the level of artifacting was really getting on my nerves. So I decided to like, we're gonna just go for 30. Some of them can do better than others, obviously, but we went back to TSR. This doesn't matter when you're on TSR. You can go to native if you really want to, but it really just is this. So we went to 80%. And so far so good. I think if we were to go to like 90, we would probably be around like 44, 43. And then 100% we'll probably be at like 40. So take a look at that, see how that goes. But basically, what I want to do is just get to a very, very clean image. Very, very clean. But not only do we have to be clean with it, hold on, I might be able to hear that. Not only does it have to be clean when we're just staring at it in general, it has to be clean when we take it off and like play on the handheld version too. Both of them, even though it should, you know what I mean, it should be clean, the same or basically the same. Hold on one second. One momento. My wife's calling me. All right, I'm back. Like I was saying, I believe just sharper image, looking for a very, very solid look and feel, because there was just too much artifacting going on when I went to play it. I was like, I was at FSR high, and man, was it like just artifacts everywhere, and I didn't like it. So I switched it up a little bit and decided to do TSR, and I am going to try to push for a little bit better on the lighting and global illumination, but it might not be ideal to do that, but we'll see how that looks when we just go to medium, because we only can do medium anyway. And if it's just going to be a visual treat regardless, let's just go crazy, because it's like it's at 30 at this point. But maybe that's a little too much. So let's keep global illumination at low. Let's try lighten that third and that and see what we can do there. But honestly, we don't want it to be fluctuating like that at all. So might have to stick with what we had, given that there's already like it's bottlenecking already, which isn't good. You don't want to see that. So let's go back to where we were, where we had low and low, because that is like the bigger factors for real, for real. And hopefully we can like 25 TDP, we can keep it at a 30, which will allow us to kind of have a more solid image as we're playing this. We're going to do the same settings for the Legion Go 2, just to see if we can kind of keep that same stability within it. Because again, the settings are fine. I just find them that they were a little bit too, how do you say, it just wasn't sharp enough. And when I was playing, I was like, I felt like this could be sharper. So we did kind of switch it out to, we kept 720p at least, resolution scale close to 100, where probably should be at 90. The only other thing that I was thinking about doing was taking it to 1600 by 900, which would get us a sharper image and allow us to go a little bit lower on the TSR scaling, right? So if we were to go to, oh yeah, display is still broken. So we have to go to the other armory crate. If we were to go to 900p, they'll even let me. And then like we were at 900p, and then we went down on the resolution scale to like 80. I think that'll still get us the same like result, but it will get a higher overall resolving image, in my opinion. So actually is a little bit more performative. I don't know if it's the truly 900p, but it should be. We can restart it just to make sure, but these will be the settings that I use because I actually like. Oh, and let me pull up my TikTok brethren. I actually like that. It's just a better overall image. I mean, 30 is not ideal regardless, but I'd much rather have a solid 30 with better higher clarity than a 40 with really crappy image quality. It wasn't crappy, don't get me wrong, it wasn't crappy, but it wasn't good either. It was like somewhere in the middle. It was like it's too much artifacting in motion. That's how I felt. What's up, Snickers? Interesting name. I got rid of my Xbox Ally X for the Legion Go 2. Interesting. I've been really stuck between the ROG Ally and the X. How much of a difference is it? The ROG Xbox Ally and the X is a pretty significant difference, I would say. Pretty significant. What up, Hans? So, just to be clear, taking a look at Halo again, but we're going to be looking at it on the Legion Go 2 as well. Just trying to get you guys some quick look of the overall performance. Probably going to reload this checkpoint real fast so we can fight some enemies. See if we can keep it at 30. Hopefully we can. Even reloading this checkpoint doesn't give me any enemies, so that's amazing. Let's go find another area where we can fight some enemies. Get in the Warthog, see how that goes. Where is it? Must have went too far and then they didn't do it. What's the graphic settings? Amazing. Kikyo, it's a custom settings, but I'm gonna show you in a sec. You know why 30 feels okay on console? It's because you have a controller. If you handheld feels totally different than a controller, like a standard, like playing from a little distance. Controller just feels like you have way more control than the same controller setup on a handheld. You know what I mean? I'm comfortable with 30 if I'm playing it with a controller externally, but then I'm not comfortable with 30 if I'm playing it on directly the handheld. It's probably just because of like the instance of motion. It's so weird because it shouldn't matter, but it does. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but That's kind of how it feels. I'd be doing these settings and I'd be like, yeah, I wouldn't play it at 30, to be honest. But I want to give people exactly what I feel would be the most optimal way to play it. 'Cause I just don't feel like having like some grainy, uh, poorly optimized image to be like interesting to play with at all. So I really can't get behind it. I try to, but it's just like
Covenant are putting up a real fight.
a little different, I
Cartographer
suppose.
must be here. My analysis indicates that the map
But
should be on the bottom floor of this
I'll
facility.
show you the settings
Let's
now
keep
so you can
going
see what that
inside.
looks like. In some games it is fine, Hans. I'm not saying it's not fine. But it's more so about like I think it's more so just FPS shooters. All right, so we're at 1280 by 720. We are using 80% resolution scale. Our settings are quality preset, very low, effects low, geometrics very low, global illumination low, lighting low. We have medium textures, reflections are very low, and atmospheric quality very low, post processing low. We are using TSR. This doesn't really matter because it's not effectively doing anything, but you can leave it on high if you want, because it's all pertaining to the resolution scale, which I was not aware of until I kept tinkering with it. And then I actually read what it said, and it said, you know, reading is fundamental, guys. But it said, and I quote, higher quality uses better upscaling features and sharpness for all upscaling techniques other than TSR. So again, doesn't really impact here. The resolution scaling is what impacts it. But I feel like TSR resolves it much better because there's a lot more artifacts or image, or I guess distortion when you use an FSR. So just to give you guys an understanding of what I mean by that, if we were to switch to FSR and we was at high or whatever, which is kind of the same equivalent of 80%, you see a lot more artifacting when you're panning the camera. There's a lot more shimmer in the trees, a lot more artifacting on the rocks. I don't know if you can see it, but the rocks right here, there's like a lot of that, right? But when I'm using TSR, it really doesn't. It cleans up a lot of the image there. So I would still recommend use TSR. I would use it at 80%. We're at 25 TDP, but you can also go down to 70 to get a little bit more performance out of it. But it does help with just cleaning up the image a lot, especially in motion. It's a little softer, not gonna lie, but it's definitely a better trade-off in my opinion. Yikes, the performance is disappointing. You can do whatever you want with your performance. I feel like this is great for a handheld. So we're gonna have to agree to disagree, Michael. I said that wrong, Michael. But yeah, to me that 30 FPS line with 25 TDP is probably the best we're gonna get in this game. And we're gonna make sure that at least I think 900p would be the ideal resolution for this. If we were to go down to, let's just say 720p, it's just not good. So we got to go to settings, video, full screen, etc., etc. You can definitely get more performance. Image gets a little softer though. up to you on what you want. But definitely use TSR. Those settings will help with clearing up the image a lot more and helping it look like a next gen game and not just a game that's running, you know. So that's my opinion. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the Legion Go 2 now. Oh. Legion Go 2 we finally was able to get it to work, which is great. I was playing it a little bit today. Oh, somebody asked me about 2XKO. I might just play it just to show them. I don't know if there's been any big updates, but somebody literally just asked that question in a comment section. Halo. Did I missed it? Ugh. I was gonna do Alien Isolation too. I really wanted to play that game. I haven't played it in a while. Alien Isolation and then Odyssey. I feel like Odyssey is very big right now, or at least people are going back to it. So I wanna update my settings. Even though I already got settings for it. Let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. Let's switch the name. Let's go Windows P. Oops. Windows P. Let's go duplicate real quick. And we were duplicating, so we might get even more performance from those settings. But that's what I wanted to use for now. All right, let's go ahead and play. Why did it zoom out more? Don't need that. Zoom in a little bit. There you go. Can't decide on which. This has been broken for me for forever. I don't know what happened, but my PC save, like my actual full main PC save, will not work or will not upload to Halo for me to use it elsewhere. So I literally been using the save I created on my handhelds. Like, wow, that's sad. That pisses me all the way off. Okay, well, apparently it worked. I should have took video of it earlier because it will not let me log in. Oh, use local settings. It worked. Thank you. Thank you. Something's wrong with this thing, but we're not gonna look what we're gonna look a gift horse in the mouse. That's what is that the saying? We're gonna just keep it pushing. All right, let's resume solo game. crisis averted. All right. So you see all this extra artifacting. Let's go ahead and update these settings. Let's get out of this FSR. Let's go to 80% on the scale. And as you can see, it helps clear up so much of the instability in that image. I don't know why it's so dark. We're gonna fix that, but outside of that, really, that's all that. Screen calibration. All right, we had like 39, 38. Isn't bad. It's pretty close to where we were with the other one. We're gonna go to that same beach setting and kind of take a look. Let's see, make sure. But this one also needs to go to 12 1600 by 1000, which we'll hold off until we get over there, but that's like ideal for image quality because this screen is way bigger. The reason why I'm actually went and messed with my settings because this screen is just too big for it to have like low resolution, period. It was just like it wasn't working. My thought would be to just have 1600 by 1000 and then go down a little bit on the resolution scaling to kind of get to where we need to be.
That's it. The dropship is loose.
I have no clue why the screen is so dark.
Let's get on board.
I feel like it's just overly dark right now. Yeah, we're at 62. It's not like I'm
I'll take this bird out myself.
doing something strange.
Captain, hunters.
We don't have HDR on here.
Hang on.
What could cause that?
Time for a little payback.
Colors look great, but it does look like it's a little dark.
Nice one, sir.
It's not my exposure. Not sure. Wait, so you gonna let me have that or no? So it's gonna be a big nah. Even though shaders weren't compiled, it hasn't been a big problem.
Covenant believed that what they called the silent cartographer is
Like,
somewhere
you know,
under the
shader
silo.
compilation
The
stutter.
cartographer is a map room that will
Surprisingly.
lead us to Halo's control center.
It's just it's overly dark. Kind of irritating.
We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot. Get set to come out swinging.
All right, let's see this beach area.
Hit it, Marines!
Yeah, bad or good it gets. we're holding 30, but we're holding 30, but not as stable as I would like it. Somebody should come on. Me. Appreciate the roses, Adrian. Is the Xbox Ally X still worth it? Yeah. Still worth it. In my opinion, it is.
Area secure.
Affirmative. Echo 419 inbound.
Keep in mind we are duplicating as well, so that does have an impact on performance overall. It's not significant, as at least that's how I feel, but it could be. We are using no CPU boost on here because of this one. It didn't really have an impact to performance, but it did have a pretty significant impact over on the Xbox Ally X. So we're still using efficiency on this one, and we're at 25 TDP, of course. But in the same little areas, we're not like significantly off, as in like performance level between the two. Colors look a lot better on, I mean, obviously the screen just looks better, but really the performance seems to be fairly close. I do think that the headroom on the Xbox Ally X might allow you to get away with like 40 FPS, but
Let's go find the map room. That will show us
looks
the location of Halo's
overall it
control
still
center.
looks like they're kind of in a similar
I've been able
ballpark,
to
I
pinpoint
suppose.
the main facility by cross-referencing Covenant survey data and religious texts. We were right. It's on this island. I've marked the entrance with a nav point.
40 FPS, wrap it up, bro. Angel, what you playing right now? What you got loaded up? You playing some of this Halo? Or you got something you playing that's at 90 FPS? What you playing? Well, I guess two questions. What handheld you own and what game you playing right now? If you gonna answer.
There, in the cliff wall.
I only play on PC.
Is somewhere inside that facility.
You ain't got no. Yes, anymore. You don't have a handheld at all, Adrian? I don't have a handheld yet. You're in the market. Okay. So you come to the right place.
Stop them before they learn the location of the control
Yeah,
center.
but I'm planning to buy. It's like a little bit of an in-between time right now, honestly. I mean, we got the G3 Extreme coming. We don't know what AMD's next low TDP chip is gonna actually be. But
to get in
I'm
there and
almost
stop them
certain if you
before they
buy
know the
a
location of the control center.
Xbox Ally X for 800, you could probably get 500 easy when you decide to go to something else. I don't know if it's worth it for you, but Legion Go 2 just seems a little bit how do you say, too expensive to recommend at this point. But it is my favorite handheld. No. Goofy. Can't you go up the left side? I thought it was like a cave area. I mean the right side. Isn't there like a cave over here? It is. Appreciate the follow, Adrian. Same, never owned one before. Never owned one. Country is a bit late on that. What up, Pyro? Our brother has the ROG Ally. Spider-Man Miles Morales is so good. Question for people. Do y'all like to experience new games, like new AAA games first on your handheld? Or how do you tend to interact with games that are like new, like graphically, like high fidelity games? Like, do y'all genuinely like I'm finna play this fully through on my handheld, or is it like product of I just want to see how cool the bleeding edge technology is and how capable it can be?
Don't let them lock the doors.
Pyro, I don't have The Last of Us.
Interesting. I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo's subsystems. We need to find the security override to get this door open.
Cortana to keys.
Go ahead, Cortana. Have you found the control center?
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation's
You
security
need good
system.
MMORPG on it.
Understood. We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of
Yeah,
contact
Legion
when
Go
we
is my
get there.
favorite handheld. Legion Go 2 is my favorite
Here are
handheld.
your orders. I want
It just
you
got
to
everything I
use
want. It
necessary
just
to
it got the
force your way
worst
into the
support,
facility.
so I don't
Find
recommend
Halo's
it.
control center.
Plus, it got the worst price tag.
Good luck,
It's
people.
got everything I
Keys
want
out.
though. OLED screen, big screen, good VRR, good HDR, good battery life, powerful enough.
Let's move
I
down the
think
beach.
anybody
Keep an
that
eye out for
really
any
is
unusual
interested in
structures
the
that could house
Legion
the
Go
security
2 will
system.
probably just want to get Steam OS on it and call it a day when they actually drop it. But yeah, it's my favorite handheld because of those reasons. It's just not it's not the one I recommend today. The ones I recommend are the Legion Go S, which is that Z1 Extreme version, 32 gigs of RAM. This one, the purple one, got Steam OS on it. And then there is the Xbox Ally, which I need to do more videos on, to be honest. But those are the two that I recommend today. Like, as in, like, if I'm going to buy a low-end one and if I'm going to buy a high-end one. At least until the G3 Extreme start to come out and, like, you know, are better. Rob, I'm having the same issue. Literally having that same issue, bro. I don't know what to do about it. But clearly we can get like a 30 FPS experience on here. And it still looks good. It's resolving well. I'm gonna blow it up so y'all can see it better. we're gonna go to second screen only so we can see if we are we're ruining something. Baby, I just wanna dance. Look at that. We get a little bit more performance back. Make sure we still at 1280 by 800. Oh no, we should be at 1280 by 720 now. Do they give me the option for that? What resolution are you at then? Truly. Because I can't tell. Hold on, yeah. I don't know what resolution that this thing is at because they no longer let me see my freaking display settings in game bar anymore. I literally have to go all the way to the display now, which freaking sucks, to confirm my resolution. Okay, we're at 720. Let me pick it again just to be sure. Let's go 1600 by 900 and then go back to 720 to 1080 to 720. All right, we should be good. All right, let me go back here, pull y'all back over. But yeah, honestly, I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this resolution. We could try to go up to 1600 by 900, but honestly, I prefer to just more stability in the 30 FPS line than anything. We might be able to go up a little bit higher. Oops, go up a little bit higher on our resolution scaling to 90%. But I'm not mad at this. There is a little weird artifacting happening on his weapon, which is weird. But a lot of this stuff you're not going to notice on the smaller screen. It's just that it honestly, because the screen is so big, you really can't just let the artifacts live. You got to kind of like solve for them. So this will be my settings, 30 FPS experience, unfortunately. Now, do I think that you're going to have a good time with it just using the handheld? Like we could just play the same little spot over again. Like I was easily able to talk to y'all and play and kill stuff, and it wasn't no real big issue. I think when it comes to 30 FPS, it just feels better to be played on a controller, external controller. But if I was to like just unplug it real quick, go back to the 1680 by the 1280 by 800. I gotta do all this extra stuff just to play it. Legion also gets on my nerves with their weird, like I can't wait till they figure out how to like turn the it just feels different, you know. I don't know what to say. It just feels different when you're actually playing it on the handheld and you're playing at 30. I just have more control, feels like, which is cool that you could just take these off and play it still. So that's the value of the Legion Go too. You can kind of create a controller. Ergonomics wise will feel good still, but yeah, 25 TDP, 30 FPS experience, but the visuals actually match what you're trying to play. I don't know. I think it'll carry you through. We've all played Halo enough. We don't need to play it at 60. If we want to play it on the go, we can play it at 30 and still have a good time and actually appreciate the visual update. That's all I can really say on that. You can get to a higher 50, 60 FPS experience. I'm not saying you can't, because literally all you gotta do is go down the slider and take that down to 50, and voila. Voila. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Now, you can do that and then go to 25 TDP or something, or 30 TDP. I don't think you're going to get to the 60 that you want. It's not going to be, obviously, it's not going to be continuous, and it's not going to be a lock 60, but it's close enough. I think you'll have a blast. I just don't like the image softness of it. But at least it's resolving a lot of the weirdness before. Bro, what the heck is up with this net? Get away from me. The disgust on my face, man. I can't wait till the summer end. Ooh, I don't know who be like, oh, let's let all these bugs and all this extra crap. Like, bro, I know I got good proofing in my home. I pay somebody to come out and do the pest control, and I still get gnats. I think it's the sewer thing. I gotta start. My wife was showing me this technique or whatever. You could put sponges in like the holes, like the drain holes, and like keeps some of the nets out. I gotta try a bunch of these weird techniques to try to figure it out. But I also pay Orkin to freaking solve my problems. So I might just do a formal, do a real Ken move and make a formal complaint. You guys aren't doing your job. Every time I see a net, write it down, putting it on a list. But yeah, anyways, why I go on rants. The you can still get to a 60, but you just gotta, make some compromises overall. I don't think it's that big of it. I don't think it's that huge of a difference, to be honest. Like, up to you on what you think, but I wouldn't change any of these settings, to be honest. I'll keep the textures there. I'll keep the global illumination and lighting there. The only thing I would do is go up and down the TSR. And so this is like the best you're gonna get. And this might be just enough for you to be able to still be able to, play it, have a good resolve, and still be able to, move around and get some shots off. Letting it fluctuate because you got a VRR window um that is above 30, like 30 to 144 hertz. This is perfectly fine on the Legion Go 2. You know what I mean? So that's what I would do. Let's see. So just to get like, I got it. Piece of I mean, not cruelty to animals, but bugs. Well, I can care less. I could care less. There's some that I protect, but it ain't no net. That's for sure. Anyways, let's go back to the Xbox Ally X, and I got hand sanitizer down here. I don't think so. Let's go back to the Xbox Ally X, and let's do the same thing we just did, just to kind of give you guys perspective of the difference in performance on that scale too, when we're going to try to go for a 60 FPS experience. And then we could just move on. I didn't want to spend too much time on Halo. We already talked about it. So let's go ahead and save and quit. Do all your games have to be played online? No. Make everything. Is there input delay? No. It's like, I mean, it's like normal Bluetooth controllers input delay, but not something you're going to pick up on anyway. Unless you like very sensitive to input delay. As long as you're locking your frame rate and you know what targets you're going for, you should be fine. VSync, turning VSync off, it has a good VRR implementation in that game, so I don't think you need to turn on VSync at all, which is going to help with input latency. And then if you turn on AMD's anti-lag, you'll be it'll help out even further. So let's go ahead and switch. And this time we're going to just look at it from, just playing it normally on the console itself. Not going to have no audio because I'm not plugging in a display port. It's just to give you guys an idea of perspective of if you're just playing it on the go, untethered, what you'll get if you're targeting my settings. Are games very expensive on Steam? No, not really. Appreciate the follow, username 199448. I'm pretty sure you got a real name. I think that's a glitch in TikTok. Maybe you don't. Maybe your username is username 199448. Appreciate you liking the live, K-Tech. So I can have 2 consoles instead of 1. What do you mean, K-Tech? I'm almost tempted to sell it. Oh, and buy a Switch 2 and a ROG Ally X. I love my Legion Go, bro, but it's uncomfy after an hour max. See, this is the same thing I was getting on what I said, Rob. Basically, it just says your previous device is still uploading, and it's been uploading from the desktop for forever. So I just quit out of it and just let it continue. So I'm literally not getting any new save. It's fine because we're just testing, but literally only can play on my PC to play my actual save, which I'm at the flood, I believe, mission. Its username. Appreciate your clarification. He said, "Nah, that's my name, G. Don't wear it out. Username 1999448. I got you, G. I don't know if I'm remember them numbers, but I will remember username." All right. So if we go into settings, let me make sure I'm pretty stable here. If we're going to just, let me zoom in a little bit too. Let me change the name to Xbox Ally X from Legion Go 2. And let's zoom in just a tad bit so we can see better. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay, let's first start the game. Again, we're using CPU boost on here because it does help. Actually, does it help on here or does it only help on an Xbox Ally? We test it. That's fine. We'll just test it. All right. So we're on the beach. We have 44 already, and we're not using. And just to double check, are we at 1600 by 900? We are. So even giving a higher FPS, resolution, because we were at 800p on the other one. So we're at 56 already, right? And then we do the settings and we go to video, and we're literally not, we're at 70%. So if we go down to 50, it does make a difference when you kind of have support. So because you can literally get to like close to 60 lock on here. which is frustrating when you have the Legion Go 2 and it's like, yeah, it can get to like 51, 55, but it's like that's the difference. And we're gonna go to the exact same spot we were just at, just so we know there's no mistake or anything. This is literally just what it is. The Xbox Ally X tends to be more performative than the Legion Go 2. But we're gonna run to that area just to make sure we're not crazy. Is it enemies over here still? It is. Okay. Again, I don't like it like this. I'm not saying that it's not playable. I'm saying that I don't like it like this because I just don't like the clarity of the image. It's not like it's terrible though. You can play how you want to play. Do what you want to do. I'm just telling you that TSR is much better than FSR for sure. And if you can get comfortable with it, my hat's off to you. Um I'm mad I died and I gotta run one way back though. I see the game running at 60 FPS, but it's stuttering. I don't feel any stutters, but you might be able to pick them up if you're detecting like shader compilation issues, but that's not the same as like a stutter. You're talking about like just shader compilation, right? Is that what you're referring to when I was like shooting something? More than likely. Uh, but no, I wouldn't call it a stutter. But there is like a there could definitely can be like a shader compilation issue, even though they did like a compiling of shaders. It's Unreal Engine, so I wouldn't put it past it. I can't see nothing. That's my problem now. I can't see anything. Trying to keep it steady so y'all can see, and now I can't see. So it's gonna be some trash gameplay. But I'm trying to get to that little spot we was at, so we can get an apples to apples comparison. I think I should be drilling home the fact that you can make a handheld play and perform how you want. I hope I'm drilling that home to you guys. Like, there is opportunity for you to always get the FPS level you want. It just depends on stability, it depends on the engine, it depends on what's like all types of things that you have to take into account, like into consideration, especially when it comes to like frame rates and stuff like that. All that stuff has to be taken into account um, when you're actually making these decisions and saying like, oh, something can't run at 60, something can run at 60. It really is heavily dependent on a lot of factors. Um, so what I usually tend to target or tend to just go for is more stability than anything. Like I'm not targeting a frame rate. I hope I don't have to go all the way back. It's really gonna make me mad. But trying to target like I need to go 60. Sometimes I'll just dial it back and just like I'm gonna go less than I'm gonna go 45 or something, just because I know that 60 isn't going to be worth it at the end of the day because it's one, it fluctuates, and two, it's it doesn't really like I don't know improve the gameplay for me on a handheld in such a significant way. I do get it though. It feels smoother. Probably hit my shots better. I can land on my target, especially on FPS games. But for the most part, if it ain't like a FPS, you can easily get away with 45 for the most part. But this is where we were at, and Looks to be the same as what we do it on the other device. So it could have been just, location. So it seems to be kind of in that same ballpark, but we also want to make sure if we turn on CPU boost to actually help or do anything different. Because CPU boost definitely helped out the what do you call it? The Xbox Ally. Hmm. Does frame gen work? Yeah, frame gen works. It just helps smooth stuff. It's on here too. It's actually an option for you, but you got to use FSR, and I'm not gonna do that. You can use frame gen outside of it with like normal AMF or something to kind of smooth it out or whatever, but the frame gen that's in game that can actually talk to the game is FSR only. So, or at least knows, has information about what the game is doing. All right, it is pretty quiet now on the stream. I'm sure it's just my voice, but kind of just wanted to get some footage of it in handheld mode so you guys can see like uh what you can kind of expect from it. But again, I think TSR does a much better job uh resolving the image. I do think that having it at like 70, 80 is ideal because you get a much sharper image, but you do lose a little bit of performance. So up to you on how you want to do it though. Up to you, of course. Xbox has an outage like right now, Rob. I'm playing it. Is Xbox down, broski? Is it really like but is it really down? I ain't had no issue. I mean, I ain't had no issues with loading up games through Xbox, but at the same time, I don't know if it's needing to load up new stuff right now. So yes, that's why save game's not working. Interesting. How long has it been down? Because mine's been broken since I first started the game, like 3 days ago or 2 days ago. How long has it been down, or is it like a different down now? Could be only for consoles. Interesting. 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 Okay. Remember, guys, want 60. Just do that. Then we gotta go this way, right? What was we finna play next? Oh, he wanted me to check out 2K TXKO. And then I was gonna play Hell Is Us, but we could switch to Alien Isolation. I think I have it installed on here. I don't know. Do I have it installed? No, I just have Hell is Us. Man, trying to play Marvel Token the other day was rough. I did not get a good experience with that one at all. What should we do? Let's do the 2x. Just do the 2XKO so I can go back and say if it's still okay or not. I don't think that's going to be a big deal. And then we can move to close you out, buddy. And then we can move to Hell is Us. That one's interesting. I did play that game a little bit, but I only played the demo. But it just came to Game Pass, so I was like, might as well make some settings for it. I did like the game. It's just another one of those, what do you call them? So it's not a Souls like. It didn't feel Souls like. It was a Souls like, but it didn't feel as much as a Souls like as other games do. So gave it a little grace. But it wasn't a bad game at all. All right. Does it run smooth on the Ally X? On the regular ROG Ally X? Sean? I mean it could. I'm not sure though. Not 100% on that one. I wouldn't think it'd be I wouldn't think it'd be an issue though. You know, if it can run okay on the Z1 Extreme, which I think it can because I've seen some people playing on the Legion Go S, I think you shouldn't have an issue with those settings. Like try my settings, just try them on there and see what happens. I'm pretty sure the performance will be a-okay. You'll definitely get a 30, maybe not a 55 or 60, but you'll definitely get like a over 30 FPS experience. And then if you want to lower the TSR, because I do recommend using TSR over FSR, you can do that as well. And that will kind of get you to where you need to be overall. But let's go ahead and this. Let's go to duplicate. Is performance better if you switch it to Steam OS? Most of the time, it tends to be better. I wouldn't call it like astronomically better, but it does have more stability. I've seen some games really take advantage of the Steam OS, which is like God of War Ragnarok. I've seen they get like 8 to 7 FPS more on, and it's more stable. I've seen that. So there is some times where it just performs better. Somebody wanted to, like I said, take a look at 2XKO again. I haven't looked at this game in a long time, but they said there was a lot of updates to it. I'm almost certain it's still a lock 60 because it was a lock 60 when we played it the first time. I really have to sign in. Okay. One memento, I guess. Let's see. What's on my desktop? I don't even know. Oh, nothing. One memento. Did I sign in with Xbox? I guess. Mm-mm. Looks good. Please close this window and try again. Oh, I can't sign in with Xbox. You're right, because it's broken. Oh no, it accepted it this time. Wait. Oh, oh, it worked. Okay. Um, and we should be able to play now. We should be good. Let's go back. Xbox has an outage. That's what I'm hearing, Jeff. I'm not sure, but I'm hearing that they have it. So I'm assuming it was for multiple people. So I don't think it's nobody's fibbing over here. Which device is better between the Legion Go 2 and the Xbox Ally X? Or are you talking about like Legion Go S, or what are you asking? Which between the Legion Go 2 and Xbox Ally X, I'm assuming. I still think the Legion Go 2 is the better device. I have the Legion Go 1 Extreme. Should I get the eGPU portable? I mean, that really depends on your setup, silly. If you need like more performance and you feel like you don't want to go buy a full-fledged PC. Like honestly, I'm just in the market for a 5090 at this point. I'm not really I feel like my desktop PC was going to be like I feel like I don't as it either go big or go home at this point, right? If I'm going to buy an eGPU, I feel like I'm catering to like an aspect where I have to like have my handheld docked to it. And honestly, I want the handheld experience to be separate from anything I do on the docked experience, because um I like to leave my games running on these handhelds, especially like big games like Metaphor, Refantasio, or if I'm playing like a large MMO or something stupid, it'd be like leaving the game on. Not saying that's the most ideal situation, but that's what I would be doing most of the time. Are you gonna let me play, dude? I literally gotta do that all the time now. It didn't used to be that bad though. Sorry. Okay. I don't have anybody new, but I used to go crazy with what's her name? Where's she? I used to just play with her. Dip and hold. I don't really need nothing from you. Let's just play. We're gonna play some casual matches, but as you can see, it I don't think we're gonna have an issue running the game. We were playing at 20 TDP before, and there's seems like instability in shader compilation right now. Ugh. But let's look at our resolution. Let's see where we at on that side. With our graphics, we're still at 1280 by 800, window full screen. Jeez. We can go down to 1600 by 900 if it let me. I don't think it's gonna let me. Oh, okay. Let's go back to just mirroring with the duplicate. At window full screen, we had 1280 by 800. I believe we were sitting at 1600 by 1000. And we were at 20 TDP. Let's make sure it says 1600 by 1000. 144 hertz. We're at 20 TDP. 25. We're still at high, like nothing changed here. And I think the shader compilation issues have stopped. Maybe. Looks like it has not. We're still getting like these weird spikes. Let's go actually fight somebody and see what happens. What specs is this and how much did you pay? This one's the Z2 Extreme, 32 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte. And I paid $13.50. I really want the Legion Go 2. The Legion Go Z1 Extreme is not bad at all. It is not bad. It is not bad at all. I want one. Is a used one still good? Yeah. It's still good. We haven't even hit October yet. That'll be a year out. So I think anybody that has one today that's probably had it for like a month or so, or like 3 months or so, you should be comfortable at least with still, you can still probably, oh no, I messed up. It's my fault. You can still be comfortable buying it and being comfortable with like not maybe getting some extra warranty on it or something. Just double check if they have registered with the Lenovo or whatever. That might be something you could do if you're on a used market.
Cabinet ready. Select your champions.
They do have some at Best Buy as well. Seen some used ones at Best Buy or like new. Oh no, this ain't my guy. This is my guy. Should I upgrade the controller to the Legion Go 2 controllers? You could. Some people really like them too. You could. Are we waiting for somebody else? Or are we okay, we're good. Looks like I'm fighting 2 people. Oh, they moved on. I just want to get a match real quick. Can y'all help me find a match?
Match ready. Select your champions. Allow threat. Select your Darius.
Am I doing something wrong, dude? Like, why is it only letting me pick one person? Oh, I hate this game. Okay, it's registered 2 controllers. I said, why is it only letting me do one thing? It's the most idiotic. Okay. I need to back out. I don't even know how to do that. I don't know how this game works, so unfortunately, the very... You know, sometimes you just think something's easy, and then it's clearly not. Like why would I think that me coming in as an individual would turn into me playing with two separate people? Like, even if I just wanted to play a casual match, I'm just gonna play against bots. I don't really know what to do. It's a weird one.
Select your fighters.
And I guess that works fine.
Furious. Allow me to select. Select your peers. Choose your destination.
I don't expect this to be a problem to run though.
Don't give us room to
I just gotta be, you know, honest about the actual test. I don't expect it to be a problem. Trying to get to 60 on here shouldn't be an issue at all.
ready. Let's go.
Shader issue might be it. And I don't even know how to do combos. How do I switch out my character? No. Oh, there we go. It's an interesting, like, you could probably play this game at like 15 TDP. Seeing how this is not really like a challenging fight at all. Let's go to 15 real quick to see how far we can go, how low we can go. We keep this at 20 for the boost. We might be able to go even lower. But it looks like 15 is there. Let's try 10. See how bad. Let's see how far low we can go on this. We probably want to stay at 13, huh? Let's just stay at 13.
Last chance to surrender.
Together, we will explore the joy of fighting.
Ready. Let's go.
We're at high settings with at 1600 by 1000, and we're literally at 13 TDP. I did not expect this game to be hard to run, which was exactly what I expected. How did Halo do on it? It did well. We was able to get to a solid 30 experience. There is opportunity for you to get to a 60 FPS experience on the Xbox Ally X, a 50 FPS experience on the Legion Go 2 using my settings. And I'll just kind of do like a quick update, or maybe even like just update the visual, update the video I already put out. But I do prefer TSR over what I kind of stated the other day, yesterday, or what I posted yesterday now. So I'm gonna just do some updates to that and post that as well. but that's going to probably be in the Xbox Ally X versus the Legion Go 2 video. I might just do a separate video and just do an update on that other original video I did already. But it did good. Oh, I'm all out the camera. My head just naturally just be drifting over here like these.
Absolutely indomitable. Alawi wins.
And again, we're duplicating still, so we can even get probably better performance if we stop that. So if we were to go just native, but we don't really need more performance, to be honest. It's just what it is, what it is. I wonder if they're gonna let me use my controller though. Oops, blew it. I did mess up. Oops. Oops. Nothing. Definitely messed up. Yeah. But you get the gist. We can move on. It doesn't have any issues running that game at all. You can run it at 13 TDP, 1600 by 1000, and it'll be fine. And just so y'all are aware, it does keep your settings different from like plugging in versus not. So just keep that in mind too, that if you set your TDP while plugged in, it's going to be different than what you pull out the next time around. All right, let's go to Hell Is Us. Let's try that on here first, and then we'll switch over to the Xbox Ally. But I do want to try some smaller games on the Xbox Ally, because that's a pretty big one too, that we need to kind of start. I really need to start putting a lot of effort into making videos for that one. You think Legion Go 2 or Xbox LAX is a better product if they would have been the same price? I think the Legion Go 2 is the better product. They're the same price. I think the Xbox LAX is great, but the Legion Go 2 has always been the one I prefer. It's just because of the screen and the 32 gigs of RAM. But sooner or later, there's going to be another one that comes out that's going to dethrone it. And I think it's going to be something that's AMD for me, to be honest. I think the G3 Extreme is great, but I'm just waiting on the AMD version, whatever that's going to be. I want to test the G3 Extreme, but I don't have it in me to buy it. Especially now that you can't even find the thing. If I was going to buy it, I should have bought it at release. You can barely find that thing now. Yeah, no. quality presets low. We're gonna go high for now, just to mess around. It's borderless still, so we should be at 1600 by or 1280 by 800. We'll see what they have us at right now. I don't know if it's actually. Oh, it actually worked. Okay, it'll apply. TSR 3D resolution. That's 60%. We're gonna go. Let's stay at 60 for now. You don't really need the effects to be high. We can be on medium. Foliage can be at medium. Global illumination can be at medium. Post-processing can still be at medium. Actually, let's just go back to all high for now. Let's test it out, see where it's at. I think it's gonna be cooked, but we might as well just go big or go home, right? They have upscalers and we are not using any. We're using TSR right now. So let's do that first. See what we get. I'm trying to upgrade from a Steam Deck. I have a $1,000 budget. Would you recommend the Xbox Ally X? Yeah, if you have a if you have $1,000, that will be the. Nah, you got a Steam Deck. I would go with the Legion Go S. Shock. The 32 gig Z1 Extreme. Since you got a Steam Deck, I would go with that. The Xbox Ally X is cool though. I just think that you would probably prefer the Legion Go S, but the battery is like the only thing that's problematic with that is the battery. And if you're a big indie player and you love the battery life on the Steam Deck, Legion Go S might make you mad, but it's not like it's terrible. You can get like 4 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours out of it playing the right games. But we're gonna skip this. I already seen it. But it is something that's like you got to be conscious of, is that the battery life sucks. Xbox Ally X, the battery life does not suck. But I think the bang for your buck today between the Legion Go S Z1 Extreme 32 gigs and the Xbox Ally X will be the Z1 Extreme. If you can get it for like 800, 750. I got mine for 650 not like 2 months ago. That's a really good deal. I don't know if you're going to be able to find one for 650, but it's a really good deal. Xbox Ally X though, I do think it's still worth the money regardless, because it is like the Z2 Extreme, 24 gigs of RAM, the right support behind it. If you're tired of not being able to play some of your Windows games, that's going to allow you to do it. So it just really depends on where you at. My recommendations have always been high end, or at least now, Legion Go S Z1 Extreme, 32 gigs of RAM, low end Xbox Ally. Bro, why is the camera like this? Jeez. Sensitivity is crazy. Bro, why is it so high? We're gonna go 25. We're gonna break you down at least half. There you go. Now you're playing like a normal game. How many nits does it have? I think it's isn't it like 1,000 nits, 1,100 nits. Hello, hello. Hello. Maybe not. Just do. I mean, if you consider the Xbox Ally X20, then what? The Xbox Ally X20 is still 24 gigs of RAM. So I would still go with the Legion Go 2. I think the VRR window did go to 30 to 144, right? Didn't they up the didn't the Xbox Ally, the new one, the OLED screen version, didn't they up the VRR window, or didn't it go to like 144 hertz, or is it still 120? Trying to remember what panel they got.
The names when who are you? The names when the sub President, he was the one that I managed to survive 2 years of this damn war.
Yellow.
No parent should have to bury it.
Not yet.
I managed, despite. I was. I think. Now I grew. Now.
No, I'm just eat when I'm done.
We're
Like, probably like another 40 minutes. No, I'm good. Appreciate you. Love you. Bye. Wife, no, I ain't ate yet. I was like, I'm good. I'm good. Thugging it out for another 40. I mean, if you consider that, appreciate the follow, G-Lo. I love my Legion Go 2. Asus does this at 60 FPS, right? What do you mean?
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis.
This game you got to pay attention to because they don't tell you a lot and they don't give you a map. But because I've played it, at least I know where I'm going.
I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me.
Surprisingly, it's not running poorly. One thing I do want to do is probably take the anti-aliasing up a little bit. Probably keep it at high. Effects go down. Foliage can go to medium. Global illumination can still be there. That can be there. Medium on the reflection. Shadings can be medium. Shadows can still be high. Textures can still be high. View distance could be medium. Desync could be off. Move frame rate. We're gonna go unlimited. We're gonna calibrate brightness. So that's fine. And we're going to go down on this, or at least go up to 70.
See you soon.
We might want to try out FSR because there's a lot of inconsistency in motion, but 30 isn't bad for what we're doing right now. Let's go to 50 and see what that does. Okay, we got like 45. Okay. Let's go to FSR real quick. We're going to go to high FSR. Or at least quality. Might have to go down on medium on the global illumination and the medium on that. Go medium everything except for textures. And then we're going to go We're gonna go back to a FSR does not look great. Native kicks it down to almost abysmal levels. Well, it's native is only 35. Let's see how it looks first before we write it off. Native still looks. Native doesn't look that great. So we're gonna go. We're gonna turn off FSR. Go back to our. Right now we're at 55 with 50%. We're at 50 with 60. I just want to keep it at 40. So 70. We are at 20 TDP. Isn't bad, but we need to kind of go for all the edging and stuff. I don't have a key. Isn't it in here? Are you playing with a extra controller? I am playing with external controller.
What can this
We are
cost?
trying to get to it. Well, two things, I guess. We can try for a 60.
Where can I find?
Okay, there we go. We could try for a 60, of course, but 40 probably be good for me. Let's see what we get if we were to boost up to 25 TDP on here. Closer to that lock 640. That's about it. Nothing major. Not enough for me to justify the change in TDP. If anything, we would want to just adjust the settings. I'm just playing with a normal Xbox controller. This they call this one camo. I like it. It's cool. It's just plugged up to it. We have to follow the chimes. It's like really hard to get lost in here, I believe. And then we got a dude over here that got cooked. Don't tell me to go find some stuff.
You found me. Who are you?
What's the best settings for the Ally X? It's similar. I wouldn't change much. Probably go lower on the TSR upscaling quality, but that's about it.
Who has the APC? Who are you? I'm not sure how I... Who has the...
Didn't I have to like turn this or something? And oh yeah, it told me it was this. I don't remember what it was exactly, but it was a puzzle. No, I just can't remember it. Maybe I had to go pick some stuff up first. Yeah, because it was this, and then that. And in order for them to kind of come up, I had to do something else. I think I had to go complete what he was doing. He wanted me to do something, so I think I gotta go do what he wanted me to do first. Oh yeah, he needed some medical supplies. That's exactly what he needed. What? Hold on. They didn't stop my recording, so I ain't got enough. I ain't got a sufficient data. Dang. Gotta delete some stuff. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Just delete old stuff. That's how it goes. All this stuff in the middle. Should have been recording to 300 gigs, just like that. All right. Start recording. Can you start? Okay, cool. All right, we're back. They marked their camp with the X's. All I had to do was follow them. To get to their camp. Yeah, here we go. And they were talking about whatever they found. Oh, here. What's that? You know, I actually never came up here. I'm not sure. I'm missing something.
Take this.
Let's go. Yeah, it was T. It's fire oval T. Fire oval T. Well, something opens. I think it's by him. Dang. Okay, we're going to a new area, obviously. It's got to load it up. Is there a way to save? There's only that manual save. I don't think I found one yet. Oh, there we go. Right on time. Okay, so I want to see if we can play this on the Xbox Ally too, though. I don't think I downloaded it yet. Hold on, let me try. I don't think I'm gonna have time to do the Xbox Ally one, but at least get it installed. And we're sitting at like 50. We're gonna unplug it real quick just to make sure the duplication isn't causing issues. And see if the performance level jumps or spikes. And looks like it is. We were just at 50. And now we're at like 55, 56. So it like gave you like a 5 FPS boost. Just turning off that duplication that I was doing. So I think we'll be well over. Why are we at 25? Oh, because we did that. So make sure that might be just my fault. Might be just bad timing there. Hold on. Let me double check. Okay, nah. I think we were at 51. We were at 51 still. So duplication wasn't the issue. It was literally just me going from 25 to 20. I don't think that that's worth it, but you can do whatever you want, of course. Let's go ahead and I think it's a pretty dark game. Oh, we get a flashlight or something, don't we? Thought we did. Just trying to see how it looks up close. Artifacting is still there, but better than nothing. Go to main menu. Let's quit. And then let's go to the Ally. Do the same thing where we're going to be doing the duplication. Zoom in a little bit. switch the name. And we're gonna go to Hell Is Us as well. See, syncing is still working on PC to PC. I don't know what's going on with my desktop to PC though with that Xbox with the Halo campaign evolved. I don't know what's going on with that one. Weird. All right. We are at 25 TDP. We're going to switch it back down to 20. We were mostly medium with 70. We had high textures. And that was pretty much it. That was our settings. We were medium with high textures. We weren't borderless. We were borderless, but we were at 720. We were at 800p, so 720 technically for this guy. So keep that in mind as well, that we are dealing with different resolutions. Xbox Ally X is at 720p. Legion Go 2 is at 800p. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Had some shader issues, probably. Had to get them shaders out the way. We were unlimited. We have 48, 49, 50 with this one, so we'd probably be at like 40, 41 with the other device. I think we need all the symbols. Trying to remember what we needed to do. How do you, oh, you roll like that. You block, okay. Been using it since that ROG Ally X since I pre-ordered. Have you upgraded your SSD card yet? I haven't done mine. I did it on my Legion Go too. So that was the one that I guess preferred to use at the time. So, well, that's the first one I originally bought, and it's still my favorite handheld, I suppose. So that one's the one with the upgrade. Oop. Then they will endure the climb through the twin-headed serpent. So what was the first one? And finally, the sinners will fall into the fires of hell. So it's the serpent, hell is the last two. What was the other one? Serpent, then hell. What's the first one? I think I remember it, to be honest. Wait, where'd the serpent go? Serpent, hell. Oh, it's just got to be one of these. I don't think it's the skull. I think it was the night thing. Oh, I think it was backwards. There's the serpent. No, it's hail. Serpent. I think it was the moon. Skull. Really? Which one was it? Maybe they won't let me do it until I read it. I'm almost certain I remember what it was. But it's not doing, definitely doing really well. LIX is holding closer to that 60 at 20 TDP, which tells me we might be able to get away with a little higher resolution on here. Really, all I need is 45 on this one. Did I miss a scan? I know it's over here. Do I get a flashlight yet? There we go. I go light. Yeah, we got those two already. That's fine. Where's the last one? Oh. First, the sinners are brought to the tower. I knew it was the freaking tower. Why the heck they act like I didn't do it right? It's serpent and then they go to hell. Okay, maybe I gotta do it the other way around. I could have sworn it was this way. Goofy. All right, we keep going. Once swallowed into the depths of the twin-headed serpent to near a tear, the wretched Sabinian vermin shall be excreted unto the flaying pits of the accursed Himalaya fields. They was just doing the most. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Okay. Oh, shoot. We were supposed to download it on here. I was still playing it on here.
No.
They even let me play it still.
Attention. Build.
They not gonna let me play it.
Attention. Failed to connect to server. E0000000D. Okay. A button.
GG's.
Huh?
Trying to get token to work on here was blown. It was like ridiculous. All right, we're gonna download Hell Is Us on here. We still got more stuff to do tomorrow anyway. So probably I didn't download it though. It's only like a couple gigs. I'm trying to remember how many gigs though. I actually like this game. I might just still buy it on Steam because it's only $16, and I'd much rather play it through Steam. But I did want to give settings, I suppose, for it. But like, looks like it's going to run pretty decently. We could probably get some good experience on the Legion Go. I mean, the Xbox Ally in itself as well. Dang, it's really dark on this screen. You can't see anything. Can't y'all see anything? Hold on. Let's just bring the thing over. Let's just do it that way. Get it? Like, y'all can barely see anything. Let me know if it's like stuttering. Doesn't seem to be that way right now. But sometimes when I'm trying to do the duplication starts to stutter when I could just go and not turn it off. Actually, I could turn it off right now. There's P, second screen only. It shouldn't stutter at all, no. Should be good. Let no Sabinian captive cross threshold of the gold clad in so much as a thread. All must be stripped bare as befit the despicable and the condemned. What are you talking about? Oh, that's my compass. Okay. If you do that white thing, you can gain your health back, or at least allow you to recover it. I keep messing up. Okay, we found one medallion. Where's the other one? This goes outside, I believe. But I want to get the other medallion so we can, oh yeah, this is a different one. Jesus. Forgot how to use. I forgot how to heal. Don't we have a med kits? Okay. Favorite. I don't remember how to use it. Crap. Can I not use it? Or no, I gotta add it to my loadout. That's what I gotta do. There we go. Alright, come on. Annoying man. Let me see how good can my block be. What? I was blocking. Yes, sirski. Let no prisoner be led beyond these walls unbound. From neck to ankle they must be shackled, and none may stride unburdened in the tower's shadow. Okay. But we finished it on that side too. We gotta go find the other medallion though. I don't know where it's at. I remember finding it the first time I played this, but I don't know where it went. I think I had to go like a special area. Where was the other one? I don't think it was this far back. I don't know. We're gonna switch over to the Xbox Ally real quick though. We already saved it, so we can do that real quick. Let's go ahead and switch to that Xbox Ally. That was on me. That was on me. Hopefully nothing's broken. Doesn't look like anything's broken. All right, we're good. It's not the Xbox Ally. It's the Xbox. Well, it's not the Xbox Ally X. It's the Xbox Ally. Man, that's crazy.
Because I saw.
Guy Kai was doing his thing today with Tyler. That was funny. Mm. Everything okay? All right. We're at 20 TDP. We have probably should turn off CPU boost if I have that on. It's taking a little longer to load up, of course, but it's like it's gonna get us there at least. Yeah, they hit us with the low. Are we really at 1080p? No, we're at CPU boost on. We're at low settings. We're gonna go medium still. We're gonna test it out at 60. We're looking for. We have to go low settings. We're gonna go try to get a higher resolution. Be my thought anyway. If we're gonna have to stick with a 30 FPS or something, if we can't get to a 40, then it's gonna just be going to try to maximize resolution more than anything. But we will see. We will see. Definitely taking its sweet time to load. But I get it. It's the Xbox Ally. give it a second to load in. Looks like we're at 30 FPS on here. Yeah, if I had to, I would have to go specs low, foliage medium is fine, global illumination is medium. Post processing reflections would be low, shading would be low, shadows would be medium, textures would be medium, view distance would be low. We would do unlimited, and we would then try to boost up to 70. We would still want a clean image, but maybe textures might be a little too much to load in quickly. So I might want to go low on textures. But we would still want a more, I guess, stable 30. So like this is at 28. Let's turn on CPU boost, see what that does. Bro, I did not want you to waste my health items. Okay. Are you gonna let me turn it on? If this device were to run Grand Theft Auto 6, what frame rate would it get? If it was to run it, it'd probably be 30. Definitely not this Xbox Ally though. Probably the Xbox Ally X and Legion Go 2 could run it, but it'd be very compromised, more than likely. Okay, CPU boost is very bad. Don't turn it on. So we would have to go to 65 then. We're just trying to stay at 30. We go 65 and still giving me a hard time. We're gonna go outside. We're gonna go fight some stuff real quick. Let's see when we get out this open world what it does. Ooh, it's buckling. Now it does buckle when you go to new places pretty often. So let's give it some time to settle down. Maybe look like we're at 30 now. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta first beat this up, I think. Oh no, we gotta beat you up. Yeah. Luckily that thing isn't that strong, but we would have been dead if he was actually strong. Took a lot of hits. 60 it is. I don't know. We gotta go. Unfortunately, we gotta go to 60, which makes it a lot blurrier than I want it to be. But what can we do? I think TSR is still the better option. Yeah, I'm not doing the greatest job right now. And I'm supposed to be doing my little gather so I can get my health back. I just did it that time, but yeah. Let's see if we lock it to 30 to help with the stability. You got to do your gather back so you can get your health back without having to waste your health items. But I mean, for the most part, you can play it on here. It will be a 30 FPS experience. Let's get a little bit of footage of it just on the device itself. It is going to be a 30 FPS experience, but definitely not bad. Just trying to make sure I'm not tripping. But yeah, I think overall it looks good. Let me know what y'all think. But yeah, you can definitely play it on here for sure. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that for today. Thank y'all for watching as always. We'll be back on tomorrow, actually. Talk more about other stuff, go over a few things, but until then, y'all stay safe, stay out the way, and I'll talk to y'all boys in the next one. Peace.